hear ye, greetings and welcome to a show that you will dare to enter. And for those of you who do, caution is advised, for the B-movie genre can fairly well be despised. Join Unsh and Death in their sorrow, all ye who truly feel ready for the B to Z movie show.
Oh, so cyborgs are a regular thing?
So, we watched Cybernator, a very fun-titled movie, and it didn't let us down, I gotta say. It was something.
Yes.
Cyborgs!
Very good, Senator. Cyborgs.
The outfits and the masks and the costumes. It looks like high schoolers made it, but it has this charm to it. It's very simplistic. It looks horrible, but it's so lovely.
It's charming. Absolutely. Yeah. Like, it really came across as if that movie had these horrible budget issues from the very, very start. But by that point, like, the director had already told everyone that he knew, or told all his friends and his relatives that he was going to make a movie, and he just had to go through with it. Yeah. it really feels like that, because
and his mom, because he definitely filmed in his mom's house. Yeah,
very funny.
Yeah.
His mom was heavily involved in the production of this film. The fact that she does not have at least an assistant producer credit is frankly shameful, considering that she probably did do all the makeup and they were allowed into her house for the weekend.
Yeah.
From what I can figure out about what that film's about, because in the recording that I have, you can barely hear the film, you just hear us talking shit about God knows what.
He really has very weird chest hair.
Yeah. So I genuinely wanted to know what the film was about, but I don't. But I can give a guess.
Yeah, please do, because I found out.
Okay.
I would love to hear your guess first.
Okay, so it's about a cop who, whilst investigating cyborgs, finds out he is a cyborg. So then kills the cyborgs. I think, I'm pretty sure that's what it's about. I think.
Because at one point we start even commenting when the main character, we should have a name for him.
Brent McCord.
Come on, chill it, McCord. You know very well this job is just a way to pay my tuition.
McCord.
Oh, come on.
Is that the best?
Don't hand me that.
That's like a name generator name. Brett McCord.
Yeah.
Put Muck in front of anything and you have a detective.
Muck, yeah, exactly, yeah. Muck, well, let's call him Muck.
Muck.
So when Muck is in the bed, in his mom's bed, there's two dudes who convey the plot to us and him as well.
Oh, wait a minute. I think this is plot exposition. We should be paying attention.
Because the big question for us was, why cyborgs?
I'm a friend of the cyborg lobby!
Looks like
The friend of the cyborg? You're establishing an entire world and mythology here.
When? And when? You know, how?
No establishment. The movie just opens. Cyborgs.
Yeah, and as we also mentioned, like, even just one sentence would have been enough.
You at least do like a text scroll and tell us something.
A text scroll, and all the text scroll needed to say was there are cyborgs.
Exactly, it's 20, 21, 21, 20, and there are cyborgs on Earth.
There are cyborgs.
Okay, yeah.
The year is 1992. There are cyborgs.
The far distant future.
Yeah. Just give us one sentence at the beginning. But no, they wait until almost an hour into the movie.
I helped make them. Do you know why they attacked the club last night?
Is this...
But
like,
what?
Yes, exactly. The fucking question is still there. Why are the cyborgs?
Basically, so what actually happened was the US government created cyborgs as these high-end military assassins, right? But they went rogue.
But then why are they allowed into strip clubs?
Underground? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
No, Yeah.
So they just wander around and people are okay with this? So that's Cyborg Hospital. Sorry, I said the A word. Sorry. I'm not racist. Like in the title credits, do you remember the title credits?
There were some shots of some cyborgs.
Yeah, there's two robots like posing for each other in the dark. And like they're literally like showing off to each other in the dark and like a photo shoot, but it's dark. So you can't really see them. Suppose it adds a layer of mystique to the origin story of the cyborgs. I don't know. And then it opens with Mimsy or something. Mimsy the prostitute.
Mimi.
Yeah, the senator's having sex with Mimsy.
Mimi.
She starts having a goddamn something happens to her. Oh dear, yeah, he's going to time.
Well, this isn't PC. Wow! Okay, I didn't.
What? What?
Her throat was slit, dude. What?
Why? How? What? She starts shaking around like mad. Like that doesn't even make sense in and of itself. Because what? Did one of the cyborgs come into the room, slit her throat, cause her to start shaking, and then hide? So
exactly.
That doesn't make any sense.
Could you imagine like them watching at each other and then putting their fingers on their mouth and
quiet. Go, get behind the couch. He's coming.
And snickering. Yeah, he's gonna see her now.
Yeah, get back in the wardrobe. Quiet. But yeah, then of course we're introduced to the cyborgs, which you absolutely can tell which ones are the cyborgs because
they are very obviously cyborgs.
Very obviously. Well, they very very obviously have styrofoam stuck to their face. Like, okay, if you're not going to make any effort with how you want your cyborgs to look, at least establish them.
If you don't want to make any effort, then
if you don't want to make any effort with anything, fine.
That's the title. That's the subtitle for this movie. Like, if you don't want to make any effort, then make Cybernator.
Yeah, instead of having the text scroll that we really really wished was there to explain the film for us, it should have just said, "Yeah, we didn't really try very hard. Sorry."
But to be fair, in what's his name, Robert Rundle's defense, it was his first movie, so
yeah,
you know.
True. But then in his not defense, he's done fuck all since. So
yeah. I forgot that we didn't even properly introduce our protagonist, who is the noir. He's almost a noir detective, noir movie detective. You know, this mysterious. Is he dating a stripper?
You know, Brent, sometimes I just don't figure you. You've got to be one of the least paranoid men I know, except when it comes to cyborgs.
Yeah, you can kind of picture how the director kind of envisioned this introduction to his character, where, you know, he comes in his trench coat and he's got the fucking spiked up hair and he looks all broody and stuff and he acts with his face. But the strip club itself really fucks up any semblance of like suspension of disbelief, because for a start it's filled with the most miserable looking cyborgs that are just sitting blank-faced, staring at a woman gyrating on the stage, which in fact that's really our first introduction to the hideous production design of this film.
Oh man, I want to touch that very very hard.
Absolutely. There's quite a few
sets.
There's so many examples of
jeez.
Just terrible sets. Set designer definitely fucking earned their wage.
Yeah.
Just put photos on the wall. Doesn't matter what they're of. But yeah, we'll get to that in detail.
Yeah.
But yeah, then Brent McCord. Brent McCord and a Black Expendable, or whatever the hell his name was, are introduced to the story.
Say hot stuff, you knocked him dead again tonight.
Thanks, sugar.
That's also the introduction to the movie's insistence that, like, the black guy be shot as much as possible. Right, is this the second time he's been shot? This is the second time his life is... Right, okay. Like, it has that... Like, my God, it is one of the most stark examples of... It's that classic racist trope of featuring a black sidekick who has got fucking nothing to do with the film other than a motivation for the white guy.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Literally, the guy's introduced into the film, and then the same scene is almost mortally wounded. He gets shot, critically injured, only for him to be on the process of recovery and be killed about half an hour later after having done nothing other than follow around the white guy.
We're gonna injure you at the start of the film, and then we're gonna kill you halfway through it.
After the fucking nightclub, that's when we're also introduced then to the very creative use of the same set, the same interior, that's supposed to be 4 or 5 different locations. I think first of all it was
NASA?
Yeah, like he goes to the army or something?
So I don't know how and why they go to NASA.
I don't know. I think it's because I think whoever it was that they went to is like, these were the people that originally made the cyborgs. So they're going there to say, hey, you made the cyborgs and the cyborgs are just shooting up everybody. That's not nice. What are you going to do about it? And then he just gets, get the fuck out of my office.
Oh god, look at these dudes. Their job is to push and shove. Could you please push and shove this man out of my office?
While I play with my toy tank.
Yeah, I play with my toy tank. And that's the guy with the American flags.
He's 2 American flags. And he has photos on the wall as well.
Yeah, he's space photos. Because space and cyborgs are like very close.
Yes, I saw it on television.
Oh, and another flag. Just to be sure.
Oh my god.
First off, it's established that he just has 2 tiny flags on his desk.
But that's not enough.
The director, he waited for the big reveal, when he cuts.
Yeah,
and we all
he's got a giant fucking banner right behind him. Like, oh, I wonder what country he's from. And but then in addition to that, on the walls, there's like sellotape pictures of satellites.
The other photo there is the same picture 4 times.
And it's framed. He really likes that.
He loves that photo. It's not, he isn't sure about the helicopter yet. He might take that down.
It obviously says this is a U.S. government building that deals with space, aka NASA.
But then why though? Because if these are the people, like, does NASA make the cyborgs? Do they make them in space? Why have you got pictures of satellites on your wall when you make cyborgs? What's that got to do with anything?
How did you get in here?
Why did those bastard machines of yours kill my partner?
Oh my god! But yeah, then the fucking the captain's office, which is just again a marvel of set design.
I do think. I mean, I really strongly want to go into this topic right now because the sets. Well, let's just open it up. Let's just open it up because I can't go around
No,
it
we can't
anymore.
keep touching on it. Not go into it.
It's absolutely fantastic. Like, first of all, men's room written with a marker in the strip. I mean,
men's room.
It actually says men's room. Dude.
I mean, couldn't you have at least printed it out? I mean, at least printed it out. And in this scene, the person in the background, the photo.
And we think the army is trying to cover it up.
So, is that a photo of someone crying?
It really looks like it. Or someone rethinking his life decisions.
Which we thought was a person crying.
Oh,
but found out it's actually just a person on the phone.
God damn it, Mook Detective. You need to get on the case.
No, it's a guy. It was a guy on a phone.
There's a guy on a photo. What?
Yeah.
that's not any better.
But again, why have you chosen that photo? What's that? Why would someone be proud enough of a picture of someone on the phone to hang it on their wall? But they're not even framed.
I would understand if they had themselves on the phone.
Yeah,
like
a
this is a very
photo
good
of them,
picture.
like a graduation from fucking police academy or something.
Yeah, but just a random person on a phone.
Just on it, yeah. This is my buddy Larry. Like, what the fuck?
That's a nice calendar.
But yeah, we did also. There's fucking hell. There's so many incredible sets in the film.
And the stars and moons that are kind
I was about to say the strip club, the backdrop.
It was the same person that did the men's room sign. Wait, what do you mean I'm the set designer? I was just walking past here. What do you mean I'm hired? I don't understand.
$5? Sure, I'll do it.
It's like toddlers made it. It literally looks like toddlers made it.
It really does. It looks like it was... Like, you know the way sometimes, like, primary schools will take their group class to, like, a bakery and show them, like, how bread gets baked? But it's like, yeah, we're gonna take you to the very dodgiest fucking back alley in the middle of South Central LA where this man has his film studio. We're gonna show you how movies are made. Oh, while you're here, why don't you make some of the props and sets for this new film that we're making? Like...
And they're like, yay!
Yay! Yay! I get my crayons out.
And then it's the same location in the morgue, but it's just medical posters on the wall.
No, but now it's just different shit on the walls.
Here, look at the poster on the wall in the background. Do you have any idea where these? It's a medical facility.
Yeah, by the time they got to the point of actually filming something, he had already just completely given up. He was like, "This is a waste of time. We're gonna continue."
When he started filming this, he was like, "Okay, this sounded much better in my head." You know?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have listened to my mother and got her. She shouldn't have written the screenplay for this.
Cyborg scum got the passion of a toaster.
But yeah, where else was there? The stage, interiors, posters on the wall. Oh god! Of course, the mother, the director's house.
This is the director's house.
Yes.
It's absolutely the director's house.
Oh no, this is his mother's house. Look at that. Look at the tablecloth. This is his mother's house. Yeah.
Even right before that, though. We have these two really pivotal scenes where the proper plot exposition takes place. Not that we paid attention to it. We were too busy looking at his chest hair.
It looks like an infestation of fleas.
Or fungus.
Fungal chest hair.
We were just ripping on his fucking chest hair.
Belly buttons are mouth, nipples are eyes.
But these two really pivotal scenes, that followed immediately then by him having a conversation with his girlfriend. And it's on a bed. Like, it's just a bed. It's not like a medical facility or something. Like, it's just a bed in a house. It's someone's bedroom, and it's like, what the fuck?
Who thought that the last scene and this scene was best filmed on a bed with a giant wooden headboard? What?
Where is this supposed to be? And then it's immediately followed by their secret base, and it's just a fucking living room. It's just two couches with two guys sitting on them.
That's his mother's house, definitely.
No. No, this is a military installation.
Grandma's living room.
It's grandma's house, and it's...
I mean, the couches have flowers on them.
Yeah.
Why would you have your secret meeting on those couches?
He literally assembles his weaponry to go on his big killing spree on the dining room table. It's fucking great.
Mom, I'm having some friends over this weekend.
It's so amazing.
Mom, have you seen my guns?
Mom, what did you do with my guns? Did you wash them again, Mom? I told you not to.
I'll be calling here tonight.
Yeah, because my mom will be pissed otherwise.
Can you guys make sure you're out by sundown there? My mom likes to watch her stories.
Oh god, do you remember the filing cabinet room? Where it's just...
Wow, it's a room with a file cabinet. That's it.
That's the filing cabinet room.
What happens is token black guy dies, and Mugg decides to take revenge on the cyborgs, right? So he takes his girlfriend to the headquarters of the cyborgs.
Is that what they're... Okay.
And I love how he has an M16 with him
to
break into the government.
Fucking assault rifle. It doesn't show him going past security in the front desk or like driving there with a fucking assault rifle. It just shows him immediately. Like the scene opens with them getting out of the elevator on the correct floor.
And she gets hit with the elevator doors.
She gets hit by the elevator door.
Whoa, Jesus Christ, that building's making some weird noises. There's something wrong with this elevator. Oh.
It hit her. It hit her. And they did not think to reshoot this.
That just goes to show how irrelevant she is to that entire fucking scene. Is even the set itself is trying to get her out of the film.
Doesn't care about her. I wouldn't be surprised if he drove to the government building while shooting his M16 through the car window.
Out the window. Or like going through like a McDonald's drive-through and get fucking takeout or something.
Why is she here? What is she contributing to this?
Yeah, because we were trying to figure out, like, why are you here? Why did you bring her?
And then she leaves, and it was so perfect.
In the logic of the film, she has nothing to do with anything.
Maybe she's actually like in the film Cyborg, she is...
Dude, yeah, if she was like a cyborg or some key to cyborgsism...
She's just she's a stripper. She's just a stripper. She's
like,
not
hey, not to shame on them. Some
no. Of course not. Of course not. If that's her profession, absolutely, no bother.
Yeah, go for it. But then again, she's a stripper. Why would you bring her with?
Why? Yeah, why are you taking her? If it's dangerous enough that you need to bring a fucking machine gun with you, why are you taking your stripper girlfriend with you?
You realize what you're getting yourself into?
Yes.
All right, then, let's go.
But then, of course,
revealed.
After they get to the filing cabinet.
Lieutenant Brent C. McCord was stationed at the American Embassy in Beirut.
Okay, so she's here to read Cathedral Scrub.
He was seriously wounded in a terrorist bombing. He later died. My God,
but like, even though see how our expectations are reverted. Even though she's a stripper, she's the educated one of the two.
She's the educated one because whenever they lift the file out of the filing cabinet, and it's even though it's got his own face in it, it doesn't read any of the information on there. She then displays the entire reason why she was brought there to begin with, because Brent McCord can't fucking read.
Can you understand what I'm saying? Do you want me to go slower?
That's why she's there, and you know the reason why he didn't want to say anything about it beforehand was because he feels a little bit self-conscious about it and he's a bit embarrassed.
Yeah.
So he needs to take his girlfriend with him absolutely everywhere. Like, yeah, do you know what? I can picture in the McDonald's drive-thru, him slightly nudging her and then her trying to, you know, on the quiet read out the prices, read out the description to what burger he wants.
Now, I know it sounds like cyborg is spelt with an S, but it's C-4.
I'm not sure if he was a cyborg from the beginning or if he was made a cyborg later on.
On the bed.
On the bed.
I don't know. Because I don't know.
A robot?
A robot?
How are you a robot?
This happens when he and his girlfriend go somewhere and they get ambushed by the cyborgs and the main bad guy.
Oh, that's when they're coming out of the filing cabinet building.
And they get ambushed.
Oh wait, we're missing something.
Oh fuck, it's the same fucking corridor. Oh wow.
Wow. The music is like they're running through traffic.
They have to escape, but they don't go through the elevator that they came in. They go down the same set of stairs.
Oh my goodness.
40 fucking times.
They're just like going down some stairs. And again.
Oh, Jesus. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh wow, man.
And again.
Oh my god. Oh, Phil, man. Alright, okay.
Seriously?
Oh no, I'm gonna spend my next fucking
They're on the
half an
third
hour.
floor.
Oh no, wait.
Okay, they're going up
Yeah,
now?
they're gonna go back up.
But yeah, they then get caught.
What the hell did you do to him?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Wow. Shut the hell up. Wow.
Why are you
Wow.
even here?
Dude, just try to imagine those lines on a piece of paper. What the hell are you doing here? Shut the hell up now. Yeah, it's just... Wow.
How did he... If they knocked him out, how did he get to the government grandma's house?
He's not your equal in any case. He was created first, actually. The prototype.
Oh my god, look. But
it,
just move on to the next fucking scene. It's too late. It's too late for anyone to understand.
But anyways, he then of course finds the headquarters of the cyborgs. Oh, then the great ripoff fight scene comes with the tinfoil dude. Yeah.
Yes. The guy with the fucking sword thing. But there was a cyborg as well right before he gets killed that is literally just a man in silver spray paint. Literally, that is all he has to differentiate him between him and a normal human being.
He got drunk and spray painted himself.
Yeah, he wasn't even a cyborg. It's like, no, please don't kill me. I'm human. I was in here fucking doing some graffiti and my spray can blew up. Please don't kill me. But yeah, then there's the I was gonna say the big showdown with the main bad guy, but there's the showdown with Tube Head.
Yeah, Tube
Man.
Head. Yeah.
So are they dreads or tubes?
I think they're tubes that are supposed to be dreads.
Because he's a cyborg.
Yeah.
It definitely kind of raises the question of why did you bother doing this? What was the point?
Like, we'll just stick some tubes on him.
Just put some tubes on his head. But like, actually, when you think about it, whoever designed him as a cyborg, they thought, okay, all of these other cyborgs just pretty much kind of look like normal people, but with styrofoam stuck to their face. But what we're going to do with this guy is, we're going to stick some tubes to his head, but guess what? They're going to be his weakness. All anyone needs to do is pull one of them out, and that's going to kill him.
After he kills Tube Guy, he fights the general or whatever he is.
He's pointless.
He does nothing.
He's only in 3 scenes.
Yeah, and he dies then. And that's, I guess, the big showdown.
Like, there's not even this big gunfight. He literally stands out in the open.
Yeah.
He's not even hiding.
Oh, look how he's holding his pistol.
Yeah.
I'll shoot you.
He impales him and then impales into like a vat of acid, which again sounds good when you write it down.
Exactly, in your head it might sound very good.
Oh wow, vat of acid, and then he melts. Oh, it's gonna be so awesome. Oh my god, Mom, wait to hear this. Right, okay. The sex scene of the film.
Nope, completely inappropriate music for a sex scene.
Yeah.
It begins with Brett Muck sitting on the couch, being extremely moody and miserable, and acting his little heart out.
He's a 16-year-old being dumped right now.
Oh god, he is trying so hard to act, and you can tell that the director is just made it worse by saying no, more emotion, right?
More
emotion. Use your face, use your eyebrows, contort your mouth.
What do you want from me? Can't you see that something is very, very wrong?
And then she comes into the living room, wherever the fuck they are, wearing an apron, no trousers, and a shirt.
What is she wearing? Looks like she's incontinent.
After they have the little heart-to-heart, he literally carries her away to do some sex on her.
No, what are you doing? Put me down.
Right? And I was thinking about this when I watched the scene again. Surely the measure of a person's consent to sex would be the willingness of that person to walk into the bedroom under their own power of their own legs. Surely, right? But no, he just is like, okay, I'm ready for sex now. Let's go. Picks her up, takes her into the bedroom, almost bangs her head off the doorway on the way in.
My impulse says sex, so we go.
Sex time now. You're mine. Right? And then they get into the room and it's filled with fog.
It's gone very smoky in there. Have you checked your fire alarms? Because you leave a stove on.
But maybe she's thinking to herself, I really wish you had asked me if I could have sex because I'm in the middle of cooking something in the oven and I think it might burn.
Because I'm wearing an apron.
Yeah, I'm wearing a fucking apron. I'm in the middle of making dinner and maybe that's like... Yeah, that's her fucking pasta bake that's burning in the oven and the house is about to burn down, but you know, it's sexy time and Muck is horny, so... And then the sex scene just goes on for...
Oh, yeah, very long.
At least a week. It's horrible.
Right, director, we know what tits look like. Can you make it any more obvious? Try and instill some...
I don't really like long sex scenes. Yeah, we get it, they're having sex, so can we just move on with the movie now?
I think he just genuinely has really, really poor understanding of flow and of pace and stuff. And not even just that as well. He doesn't even understand when a scene hasn't or a shot hasn't worked. Like there's that one scene in particular that comes to mind where it's an exterior panning shot of the two of them walking on the other side of the street to go into some building, and two people walk in front of the fucking camera.
Get off camera. Nope. Cut. Guys, cut. Someone fucked the shot up. Alright, never mind.
That's ruined your shot. That has ruined your fucking shot. They are not in the movie. They're not supposed to be in the film.
They probably wouldn't just sign an agreement to be in the movie.
No, they've not given any consent to being in that fucking movie. You didn't ask them. They went off about the fucking day, and now they're forever in Cybernator, which, to be honest, would be kind of awesome.
I would love to be in Cybernator.
Oh, it'd be great, wouldn't it? But yeah, he doesn't seem to understand when...
Well, he asked his mom, do you think this is good enough? Yeah, oh, honey, it is amazing. You're such a smart boy.
Yeah, Mom was the cinematographer. It's fine, sweetie. It looks fine. Don't worry about it.
While cooking meatballs. Yeah, it's fine.
Right, okay, oh god, right, I really, really, really want to talk about the ending. It has one of the most what the fuck endings I've ever seen in a film. The cuts back to Mom's house.
We have Mr. Scientist and Mr. Major sitting on Mama's couch.
Wow, and they're wearing their shoes.
Mama won't be happy about that. Yeah.
She only took the plastic covering off of those sofas.
And the two guys are just sitting on the couch again, right? and then the guy, the army man, hears something, and he gets up and he opens the door, and all this gas, all this fucking smoke comes out, and he himself says,
"Tear gas."
Tear what? Yeah, I'll just wave it away. That'll be fine.
This is definitely not comedy.
Fuck you, Mirror. What the
fuck?
What?
Tear gas, right? But without wearing any fucking protective gear, he goes into the bedroom. He just walks in there, and written on the mirror is "fuck you" in lipstick. And he's like, oh, that wily Brent McCord. And then it cuts to Brent McCord.
What? What?
Kissing his girlfriend, and they just drive away.
Oh, I guess
What?
he fucked them over by leaving. Was he not supposed to leave?
Where? Why did he say "fuck you" to those guys? Who?
I don't know.
What were those guys expecting? Were they waiting for him to come back to be friends? What? Where was he going then? After he said "fuck you" to them? Aren't they going to chase him?
Why would he did what he wanted to do because he wanted to avenge his dead black friend, and they wanted him to kill the rogue cyborg.
So it's done.
So so they're both on the same side. So why?
How did he get into the bedroom to write "fuck you" on the mirror without anybody seeing? Where did the tear gas come from?
Why would you throw tear gas?
Why would you throw tear gas in the fucking bedroom? Why didn't he just walk into the room and go "fuck you" and then leave?
Like what were they gonna do? Like tell him no, you can't leave?
I don't know. I'm assuming that all of that was explained whenever we were focused on the chest hair.
Cybernetic chest hair.
Look, let's face facts here. You were an
But those chest hairs definitely
that chest hair needed
credit.
to be commented on.
Maybe it talks to him. It's like, it's got a robotic voice and it gives him instructions.
Yeah, and they need the credit for them for
definitely.
Just hair as himself.
Yeah. Right, so we had absolutely no idea what that film was about.
Well, I think you chose it at random for that night. Like,
I did because it was immediately after Rabid Grannies. We recorded that screening.
And we did
the same
comment
night.
like you said you read the title and it sounded good, so we're watching it. That was our criteria, you know.
Yeah, we had no idea what that film was about going into it, and by that point in the evening, I mean, we were heavily drunk.
I could actually imagine that blackboard is just like this mess of arrows and circles and concepts, but like on the very far left-hand side of the blackboard is just a giant blank space where no one understands where the cyborgs came from to begin with. It doesn't matter, it's just the quality. You're supposed to fucking...
just like little Cindy asks, Miss Teacher, but where did the cyborgs come from? Shut the fuck up, Cindy. No one gives a fuck.
Fucking goddamn racist pig. You sit fuck down, Cindy. God fucking damn it. How dare you?
Okay, so in an effort to try and understand the film, I went looking for synopses, right? Okay, so I found two. So this is on the Troma website, okay? The year is 2010, so it was the future.
the far distant future.
Governments have fallen, the world economy has collapsed, violence and anarchy reign. The power is in the hands of the military, but they have lost control. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Their cyborg assassin squads have turned against them and gone outlaw, and under the command of Colonel Peck, they wage an all-out terrorist war on all political and military officials. Police officer Brent McCord and his partner Jim Weaver investigate the cyborg murder of an important senator and his stripper girlfriend, but when all evidence begins to point at the two detectives, they are ordered off the case. Is that what happened? I don't know. Their resolve to solve the assassination strengthened. When Weaver gets iced by the cyborgs, McCord goes ballistic, determined to see microchips and green goo fly, until he learns the horrible truth about his own past. Not since the Terminator or Total Recall have cops pitched such an intense battle with cyborgs in an underworld fight to save us all from the wonders of technology. But that was the synopsis from Troma. So this is another synopsis. In the future, an LA cop whose girlfriend is a stripper uncovers a conspiracy concerning killer cyborgs.
Fuck yeah, I'm sold.
Right? That's all we fucking needed. That one sentence was all we fucking needed. That just needed to be at the start of the film. That could be the title of the fucking film, and we would have gone into it going, right, okay,
absolutely.
An LA cop whose girlfriend is a stripper uncovers a conspiracy.
I mean, you have all the keywords like LA cop, stripper, future killer cyborgs,
conspiracy killer cyborgs.
Wow. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, so the production design is hideous. The visual effects are terrible. You can see the masking on the edge of the screen whenever they fire their laser pew pew.
Yeah. Also, just to add to this, the murder of one of the senators in a back alley, you know, at the beginning, somewhere at the beginning.
Yeah. Oh man, that must be uncomfortable to wear.
Yeah. And then just go back into when our work here is done and cut to daylight.
Holy shit.
That must be one of the best fucking murders I've ever seen.
It's so good. Guys, drive in. Shot of them against the car. They get shot and they fall to the ground, and then they get back in the van and just drive away. That's the same shot.
And the choreography, Jesus Christ!
Pathetic.
Like they don't even know how to fall. Like, have you never fallen in your life?
Yeah, I'm just gonna arrange myself on the ground here because I've been killed. There were so many scenes in that movie where it's like, okay, this is legitimately enjoyable.
Here, I'll show you something pretty. I got pretty things. Yeah. Wires.
Pretty
wires are good. Good to have.
Yeah.
They're good to have.
Yeah, it kind of hints that any idea about what to do kind of post-processing, post-production, the director didn't really know that he was supposed to do something
and
else
no one
there.
told him. Mom didn't tell him.
Mom didn't tell him. Mom didn't say, hey, sweetie, this sounds terrible. You can't hear any of your characters. The director, obviously, he's in the film. He plays the jaw guy with the mechanical jaw. But did you notice the way that he walks around set? Like, he walks as if he's a big, bulky, fucking Ed 209, right?
Yeah.
I absolutely, I refuse to think anything other than that director stayed in character the entire time that he was making that film.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe anything other than that.
Can I get you something to drink?
Piss off, bitch.
Yeah, so the acting, right?
And one thing we don't do, we don't fuck with the army.
Oh yeah? Well, who's policing the army?
But yeah, I mean, right from the opener, do you remember the bar owner?
Those punks will be out on the street again soon. The jail's being so overcrowded and all.
There's his fucking spiel, and then the senator, all the senators actually, they're all fucking awful.
Oh god.
And then of course, Muck, who really has kind of two modes of acting. It's either his eyebrows or he looks like he's about to cry.
Knew the risk when you fell for a cop.
Wow, dude, wow, I'm literally speechless.
Yeah, it really kind of did feel as if the director, he was way over his head. And because it was his project, because he was the one that wrote it, he directed it, he fucking edited it, there was no one around other than his mother to tell him to stop or to say this doesn't work. That's the good thing about vanity projects and why people like us fucking love films like this. Is the best bad movies, not as a rule, but a lot of the best bad movies tend to be these just horribly vainglorious vanity projects by people that have vastly overestimated what it is that they're capable of actually doing.
That's a really good tagline. No one told the director to stop.
So, Ash, what were your overall kind of thoughts about Cybernator?
I honestly think I loved the movie. It is amazing. I mean, the costumes, the sets, the horrible acting, line deliveries, and it is not boring in any sense. Even the boring parts where he lays in his mom's bed with all the things stuck to his chest hair and the guys talking, even that part is entertaining because it's so incompetent, So even the boring parts are fun. So I don't know.
Exactly.
It's really, really good. As far as bad movie entertainment value goes, right? It's glorious. So yeah, I absolutely loved it. Yeah, how about you?
I thought this film was Such an unintentionally entertaining movie. But they've tried to make this a genuine robot action adventure fucking film noir detective movie.
Yeah, it was
failed completely.
It's too big of a project.
Far too big of a project.
Because like just putting posters on a wall doesn't make magically make the room a different room, you know?
How do I make someone look like a cyborg? I spray paint them silver. Well, what else would you do, right? But it has this unintentional charm about it because it's trying to do something that the director was incapable of doing. Therefore, my enjoyment from the film, it's just fucking through the roof. I love this movie. I fucking adore this film. Like, bravo, director Robert Rundle. You did a fantastic job. Congratulations on making Cybernator.
It was not the job you wanted to do, but
you didn't create the thing that you set out to create, but the thing that you did create was marvelous. It's a fantastic movie, and I thoroughly recommend.
Yeah.
Put back the plastic foil over the couch.
Will you wash your mugs before you leave, please?